Welcome back everyone. Today we are looking at 10 of some of the more underrated twin-stick shooters for the Nintendo Switch, a genre that I really haven't played much of before the Switch console came out. There really are hundreds of twin-stick games with one coming out seemingly every week, but here are 10 of the best that you may have overlooked. So in no particular order, let's get started. Airheart: Tales of Broken Wings might be the worst reviewed game on my list here, but I still enjoyed my time with it. You play as a pilot searching the skies for items and creatures in roguelite fashion to fly as far as you can. The gameplay itself can be a bit repetitive and rough around the edges, but the game builds a world that's vastly more interesting than almost any other twin-stick shooter I've ever played. Dust and Neon, the newest game on this list releasing just a couple weeks ago, is also the game that inspired me to make this video in the first place. Dust and Neon is a stylistic Wild West roguelite game, arming players with a trio of guns to take on enemies and explore taverns, trains, and other Wild West locations. It's a rare twin-stick game that requires and rewards a well thought out game plan, and I highly recommend this one. Sleep Tight has been around for a long time, but since it was released so early in the Switch lifespan, I feel like it was extremely overlooked. Sleep Tight is a fort-building twin-stick hybrid where players defend their bedroom from invading monsters. The game harnesses that childhood imagination in Pixar-esque quality ways, combined with creative player choices that might make it my favorite game on this list. The Hong Kong Massacre is a very intense Hotline Miami-inspired experience that's simply focused on the brutality of killing everyone in your path. The gun gameplay is nothing we haven't seen before, but I enjoyed it mostly because of the ability to slow down time, which just gave the game a really cool feel throughout and helped offset how truly difficult it can be. In terms of pure co-op fun, Colt Canyon is top of the list here. This Wild West pixelated universe has way more to offer than what meets the eye, with a ton to unlock, a great mix of thoughtful and fast-paced gameplay. This is a randomly generated experience, meaning that it really never gets old as you progress. This combined with some solid co-op makes it an easy recommendation for twin-stick fans. Nine Parchments is a game that has snuck onto several of my underrated videos, but it fits right along with this one as well. This 4-player off and online co-op game is more of a twin-stick magic experience, but deserves a spot here as well. If you want to take a break from the traditional twin-stick shooters, this is one you absolutely need to check out, and it gets even more fun playing with friends. Robo Revenge Squad is a local co-op game for up to 4 players that takes twin-stick shooting elements and provides a lot of customization. It is a recently released game as well, so most of you have probably never heard of it, but I've really enjoyed my time with this game. If you have a couple players to play locally, this is an often overlooked element to twin-stick games, and I highly recommend Robo Revenge Squad. Blazing Beaks is a delightful, over-the-top twin-stick shooter roguelite that takes everything the genre is known for and makes it a bit more digestible for almost anyone. That's not to say it isn't a difficult game at times, like so many of these games are, but the game's focus on enjoyment and humor leaves out any other frustrations that often come with the genre. There's even a fun local multiplayer mode to help break up the experience. RIVE Ultimate Edition is a pure arcade sci-fi twin-stick experience, but takes place through linear maps and corridors, which is different than many of the top-down games on this list. This might be the most difficult game here, so I only recommend it for more experienced gamers, but the added co-op mode with one player controlling the ship and the other controlling the gun put it on my radar, and I'm happy with my time with it so far. Last but not least is the very intriguing Tesla vs. Lovecraft, a visual spectacle of a twin-stick experience. The resulting action should be attractive to the most die-hard twin-stick fans with over-the-top weapons that are a literal blast to use. And with that, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at 10 of the most underrated twin-stick games for the Switch. Leave a comment if there's anything out there that I may have left out that you think is also underrated, and I'll see you next time.